Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? I'm just waiting for everyone to join in and then we'll start off. I just waiting for everyone to join in and then we'll start off. All right. Do let me know in comments how are you all doing? All right. Hi, everyone. I have quite a lot of people here. I'll just wait for a few more to join in. All right. So, what are we discussing today? HR labor laws, how you can use them to go from HR manager to business leader. Have you gone through your emails and WhatsApp that we have sent you? If you have registered for the bootcamp, obviously. If you have registered for the bootcamp, we have shared a lot of content with you on your registered email and WhatsApp, and we have given a lot of valuable skills. In fact, we have given you some skills on how you can use generative AI in your day-to-day activity so that you can fast forward your work and quickly deliver on your deadlines and make your life easy. Hope you have gone through your emails and WhatsApp. Yeah. So, has any one of you heard of Peter Principle? Anyone in the comments? Okay. Okay. So, uh, the Peter Principle holds that in an hierarchy, members are promoted so long as they work competently. All right. Eventually, they are promoted to a position at which they are no longer competent. Their level of competence, right? They remain at the level for rest of their time in the organization, being unable to earn further promotions. Peter Principle, right? Unfortunately, this is unavoidable because until you promote people to a higher level and see them working on the ground, you cannot tell if they will prove to be competent at that level or not. This is very problematic because someone who was productive at the earlier level becomes totally unproductive at the next level. So, not only do you fail to get a good person at the new level, which you were counting on, but you lose productive manager on your team. All right. So, what does it say? आप एक बंदे को प्रमोट करते हो, नेक्स्ट लेवल पे जाने के बाद वो बिल्कुल ही अनप्रोडक्टिव हो जाता है, चाहे वो अपने मैनेजरियल लेवल पे बहुत प्रोडक्टिव था. तो एक तो आपका लॉस हुआ दैट यू गेट अ टोटली अनप्रोडक्टिव पर्सन ऑन द नेक्स्ट लेवल जहाँ पे आप कोई बहुत अच्छा बंदा हायर कर सकते थे, and you also lose out on a very productive manager of the team. So is there a solution for this? So, in LawSikho's own way, we have tried to beat the Peter principle and occasionally succeeded. Here is what we do: do not promote someone outright to a next level. Ask them to do the next work of that level first, without a formal promotion and without promising any such promotion. Try them out with the next level responsibility for 3 months at least and see how that works out. If it goes well, give them the damn promotion. If not, respectfully thank them for handling higher responsibility and give them back their previous role where they were competent enough. Right? Second, get them to upskill. Make them learn unrelated skills that they will not care to learn in the regular scheme of things. Ask them to solve problems outside their domain of competence. in situations where failure will not bother you particularly. Reading, observing other competent people at their best and facing new challenges often unlocks levels of competence in people that they did not even know existed. If you are an HR professional who is not growing fast enough, not getting the promotions you want, right? Chances are that you are the victim of Peter principle. Could it be the case? Just reflect on yourself. Take a minute, reflect on yourself. Is this the case with you? You have to save yourself because you cannot explain the Peter principle to your boss. It can lead to you getting fired because chances are that boss is also stuck there because he hit his Peter principle ceiling and would get triggered. Instead, introspect, pick up a new skill that will help you to develop a new level of mastery and new domain of competence. To beat the Peter principle, you don't try to go higher, which may be your natural instinct. You need to try to go wider. Pick an adjacent but useful domain and start learning it. If you are a HR professional who is great at recruiting and performance management, but you seem to hit the limit, try to learn labor and employment laws. It will unlock new levels of competence in you that will open doors for you that you didn't know existed. You can take up additional responsibilities and implement new initiatives before you get the promotion and prove that you can do it. Right? Now, you would say, why labor laws? Right? अभी मैंने आपको एक जर्नी बताई दैट पीटर प्रिंसिपल ये कहता है कि आपको प्रमोशन मिलती रहती है एक प्रमोशन के बाद देर इज अ सीलिंग दैट यू हिट उस प्रमोशन पे यू आर नॉट एबल टू परफॉर्म वेल एंड यू आर नॉट ग्रोइंग देयर नाउ this is happening with 99% of the uh, workforce right out there in the corporate world, that they are getting promotion after promotion after promotion, and then they reach one level where they are not growing, they are not productive, and from the perspective of the company, you are not a good resource anymore, right? And that's why you're not getting promoted or not even getting good growth in that role as well. You're not able to perform there, right? You have hit that ceiling. And is there a solution? And can you actually go and explain this Peter principle to your boss? No, you cannot. But yes, there is a solution. What you can do, the solution is that you have to learn new things. Always it is said that you should learn new things for growth and for your growth trajectory. You don't have to stick to one place, and you have to constantly learn, have an pool of skills with you, adjacent skills with you, so that you can parallelly build on it. सो ये सबको पर्सपेक्टिव में डालने के लिए यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड द पीटर प्रिंसिपल व्हाई यू हैव टू लर्न न्यू स्किल्स बिकॉज once you hit that ceiling, the only way that you can break through that ceiling and move to the next level of growth is when you can pick up a adjacent skill and bring your growth trajectory not just in a straight arrow, but it widens up also. So you grow like a tree, not just a bamboo that you just going uh, up the shoot, but you have to diversify. Now in diversification, we have in our experience identified that labor and employment laws are one of the areas where HRs can be really, really helpful to the teams, because to the companies, they are not able to comply with um, uh, all the compliances that are there under labor and employment laws, and they get into troubles later. And they can't take really support from the legal teams or the compliance team, reason being that the legal and compliance teams are really busy in doing the big M&A deals, or probably their day-to-day activities, and they're not getting notified about the labor and employment issues that are arising or that may arise in the company later. And then you might think that probably a freelance uh, consultant can help us out, but that again increases the cost of the company. They and again, they are just trained or modulated in a sense that as an outside consultant they will only come into picture once the problem has arisen. They are not the precautionary consultants, but once you have made the mistake, once you have got people into labor and employment issues, they come into picture, right? That's true for even if you look at outside legal consultants also. They only come into picture once uh, you know probably you have got the issue in hand for labor and employment, related to labor and employment laws. And that ultimately it increases the cost for the company, and the company would not really want that. So now if you as a HR manager know HR and employment laws, you are the troubleshooter for the company. One, for yourself, you are diversifying your skill set so that you don't hit that Peter principle ceiling and keep on growing in your career. That's why we say that once you learn labor and employment law, you can go from an HR manager to a business leader, because then then there's not just one door that you have to knock at. Then you have hundreds of doors open for you, and you have a trajectory to move towards the business leader goals, and probably you can become a CXO. You can be a CPO, you can be a uh, you know any other, you can get into compliance as well. That is your trajectory that you can pick on, but the starting point is labor laws, and that is why we are focusing on this. And in fact, if you have registered for the boot camp, we have already shared a lot of content with you on labor and employment laws, labor codes that have recently come into picture, and how do uh, crack them, define them for yourself, and you are confident with those labor codes. We have already started sharing it with you on your email and WhatsApp, so do check them out. And tomorrow in the boot camp, that starts at 7 p.m., we are all set to give you a roadmap that you can use to go from an HR manager to a business leader. Now, what all we will be covering in the boot camp, I'll just brief you about that, so that you have an orientation of how the boot camp will look like, and what should you expect from the boot camp, right? Uh, just give me a second. So, in fact, if you are there in my WhatsApp channel, I have already shared a handbook there. You should go through that handbook, and you should probably, learn from it. And it's just the first part of the handbook that has been shared. Sorry for that. So it's the just the first part of the handbook that has been shared. We'll share the complete handbook in the boot camp. Boot camp starts tomorrow at 7 p.m., goes on for the next 3 days, that is 6th, 7th and 8th, all 3 days, 7 to 10 p.m., 3 hours each day for 3 days, right? uh, so on day one of the bootcamp, we are covering what are the things that you can do to become the chief troubleshooter in your organization, why labor law expertise is amongst them. So we'll discuss the essence of why labor law, and what is the opportunity, and how you can be the chief troubleshooter after you learn the labor laws. Why are HR managers trained in labor laws highly in demand by the new businesses, startups, and SMEs? What services can you offer to such businesses? We'll discuss this. We will also give you a roadmap on how you can earn an additional 1 to 2 lakhs per month as a side income. So most of you might also, want to have your own consultancy, maybe, right? So alongside your job, how you can add on additional 1 to 2 lakhs per month as a side income using labor law skills, right? How to reach out to domestic startups and pitch your services to them. This is the part of, if you want to get a job there, or if you want to work freelance with them, this is the skill that will help you, because reaching out is the essence. You have the skills, you build a track record, and then you reach out to these people. So in just a jiffy, I gave you an amazing success mantra that you can use. You need to upskill yourself, all right? Have some substantial skills. That here we are talking about labor law skills. Once you upskill yourself with that, you go on to create your track record that you can show to clients and employers and seek for their jobs and freelance gigs from them, and then finally outreaching to them. So we are going to teach you all of this. We are going to cover up labor law skills in this, so that the first part of skill is covered. Then we'll teach you how to build your track record, right? And finally, how to outreach. All of this in the free bootcamp tomorrow, starting at 7 p.m. Right now, on the same lines, we are also going to teach you tomorrow, that's day one. Can you pitch similar services to international clients? How can you find them and pitch? How much can you charge? So all of this tomorrow. We'll show you live projects that are available, and based on that, we'll calculate how much can you charge once you learn HR labor codes. Labor and employment codes as an HR, right? Now, so like I said, I'll show you the projects online. So there's a segment dedicatedly for Upwork. We'll find remote projects on Upwork and Fiverr that you can perform as an HR manager working from India. And all of this will focus on the international part, so that you can benefit from the arbitrage, and you can earn more, charge more than what you are charging in India to any of the clients, and they will happily pay it to you. Then comes some hardcore skills. We will teach you how to prepare an employment agreement for a Canadian clients in Ontario, right? How to negotiate a CXO employment agreement for your company. How to use AI to automate HR functions. These are the hardcore skills that we are going to teach you tomorrow on the day one. So many things. All I've discussed is almost 12 pointers, 12 segmentations that we'll discuss tomorrow on day one of the boot camp of HR labor law. And then let's move to day two. Now, once you have the perspective, how do you have to, what are the skills you are learning, how do you are making your track record, how you're outreaching to these people. Now you have the whole perspective in your head. Let's chalk down a 6 month plan to build a powerful career as a HR professional and earn more than 1 to 2 lakhs per month additional income. Now, we will do this on day two. Day one pay, we'll give you the perspective. Day two pay, we'll, based on that perspective, chalk out the 6 month plan that you can follow and start earning 1 to 2 lakhs per month. And what to do to grow your earnings further if you are already earning 1 lakh per month or more, right? You There might be people who are already earning 1 lakh and more. So what is the next step from there? What do you have to do next? We'll discuss that as well. Now, not just this, that we'll discuss the whole 6 month plan there, we'll have some hardcore skills there as well. We'll teach you what is an ESOP plan and how to implement one using tools such as Trika Equity. Now, uh, we have done ESOP plans so well, our students have done it so well, that you attend the boot camp, learn in the boot camp, and once the boot camp is over, you will be all set to plan out ESOP for a lot of startups, and you can start pitching. Pitching, how to chalk out a ESOP plan. You can start pitching yourself and start earning. That's the power of bootcamp that you can get if you attend the 3 days. How to decode the legal framework of UAE, 10 crucial points to get started. All right, UAE is a bigger market where you can work as an HR professional. And how do you decode the legal framework. We'll give you a 10 pointers there, and that can be your entry point, so that you can easily go and work with UAE clients. What you must know about the new labor codes, I have already shared this over an email and your WhatsApp. Do go through the ebook if you're in the community. I've given you the community there, given you the ebook there. So go through it and learn all about the new labor codes. That's about day two. Let's get to day three. Now, in day three, we'll discuss why this decade presents once in a generation opportunity for HR managers to establish themselves. Now, HRs have been there for a very, very long time. Why now we are talking about HR managers that they can go to the business, business, become a business leader. In fact, if you have gone through your email or WhatsApp that we have shared with you, I have shared a story of HRs who have gone on to become CEOs of the company because they have understood the culture, working, and maintained the company so well that they have risen to the levels of CEO, right? So that's the kind of opportunity that we are discussing on day three, so that you can understand what are the possibilities once you get into upskilling yourself, building a track record, and outreaching to amazing, fast growing startups, companies, MSMEs, and large conglomerates, and even start working with international clients. So on that lines, we'll move towards helping you how to perform GDPR impact assessment as an HR professional. Now, GDPR is rampantly the use of GDPR and implications and application in the company is rampant everywhere because data is the new oil. Now, how can as an HR professional you perform an impact assessment and help the management take better decisions? Ultimately you have to make your value to be felt in the company, and these are some skills that can help you really to make a mark, make an impact in the company. And that's why we are going to teach you this in the bootcamp for free starting tomorrow at 7 p.m. 6th, 7th, and 8th, 7 to 10 p.m. 3 days, 3 hours every day, and free of cost. But you will not get any recordings. You can take screenshots, but you have to attend live. All right. How to make your exit process 3x more effective? Very, very, very important, because a lot of the companies don't have exit process, and then they face a lot of issues after that. They might, some of the companies are even facing legal battles right now just because their exit process were not very effective. So we are going to teach you how to make your exit process 3x more effective, and how to start earning on the side while you learn more high demand skills, with examples of low skill or no skill work that you can perform as an HR professional, and you can write your own destiny and follow the roadmap. So, if you are interested in getting this 6 month roadmap to becoming a business leader, do attend the bootcamp tomorrow at 7 p.m. It's for 3 days, 6th, 7th, and 8th, 6 to 10, 7 to 10 p.m. And it is just live. No recordings will be provided. I have given you the agenda. We are teaching you a lot of skills. We are teaching you how to build your track record. We are teaching you how to outreach to these clients, and then putting it down in a step-by-step roadmap so that you can start to build your career where you can earn 1 to 2 lakh rupees as a side income in addition to what you are earning as earning in your salaried um, income, right? And in fact you can go on to create a agency where you can earn 1 crore per year. And this is a proven track record. A lot of our students have done this. In fact, they have created their own agency, have their own websites, and working with national and international clients, big conglomerates and startups. So yeah, and all of these stories we have shared with you on your registered email and WhatsApp. Go through them, read out, get inspiration, and I'll see you there live tomorrow in the boot camp at 7 p.m. It is for 3 days, 6th, 7th, and 8th, 7 to 10 p.m. I'll see you there. I'll check out some questions if I have. In case if you miss out the bootcamp, you cannot get the recording. It is a live only event. You can attend it from anywhere. You just need a stable internet and a laptop or a phone, and preferably your phone so that you don't get distracted by anything else, and you can put on your headphones and concentrate. All right. Probably if you are occupied tomorrow, I would say that ideally you should attend day one, but if not, then I'll see you on day two. Day two is also equally exciting and informative because we'll have the complete roadmap there. But obviously, you will miss out on day one skills, right? You'll not be able to learn those. But yeah, we have already started sharing some skills with you on your WhatsApp, on your registered email. Go through them, learn them, uh, and come prepared on day two if you're not able to attend on day one. But 7 to 10 is a quite uh, reasonable time to attend. If you are serious about your career, you should attend it. This session is not a boot camp. This is just a gist of the boot camp that we are organizing a boot camp tomorrow at 7 p.m. It starts tomorrow, that is 6th, 7th, and 8th. 3 days of boot camp start at 7 p.m., goes on till 10 p.m. every day for next 3 days. So register yourself, be there. I'll just give you a registration link if any one of you have not registered. Uh, you can register now and be there tomorrow at 7 p.m. No recordings will be provided. You have to attend it live. All right. In the comments, I have put up the registration link. You can use it to register right away. And I'll see you there in the bootcamp. Yes, Amit, definitely. You should put up your questions in the bootcamp. We'll answer it live. Our experts will answer it live. And you, like you said, every HR should attend this bootcamp. So I look forward for you to attend this bootcamp and bring on your friends. Check, copy paste this link and share it with your friends. Get your friends to attend the bootcamp. Share the knowledge. Sharing is caring. So I'll see you all there. Whole bunch of people there. Really excited to see you and host you tomorrow at 7 p.m. The bootcamp goes on for 3 days, 6th, 7th, and 8th, 7 to 10 p.m. every day, 3 hours, right? So the session will be on Zoom. You will get a unique link once you register. You'll get a reminder on your WhatsApp as well. If you are there in my Telegram or WhatsApp community, I'll remind you there as well. Uh, and It will be a Zoom link. Click on the link, enter the Zoom meeting, and boom, you are in the session. A very interactive and valuable session that we're going to have tomorrow. We're going to teach you a lot of new skills, and uh, it is just going to be amazing. Uh, okay, just a second. Okay, Amit, I'll just end the session and then share it on LinkedIn with you because I am not able to share it via this software that I'm using. On YouTube, it is shared. I'll share it with you on LinkedIn as well, as and when I just end this session. Any more questions here? It was lovely to interact with all of you. The bootcamp starts tomorrow at 7 p.m., 6th, 7th, and 8th. And uh, I'll request my team to give you the links, both of you. I'll personally make sure that you get the links and that you can share with your friends. All right. I'll see you all there at 7 p.m. This is not a boot camp, it is just a pre boot camp session. just to give you a gist of what we are discussing in the session tomorrow, so that you are ready, you have a perspective, uh, you make sure your schedule is clear, and be there. Thank you very much.